We know that a serious incident occurred yesterday and that some young people have witnessed this. And there are other young people who might not have directly witnessed it, might have seen some videos circulating online. And it's really important to acknowledge that with a serious incident, witnessing an experience like that can have a really big impact on people's lives, and especially children and young people whose brains are not able to process what it is they're actually seeing. And so I would urge people who have seen media, who have media, to delete it and please not share it, because that can cause further harm in a very distressing situation. But I'd also like to encourage people to reach out for support. It's really important when you've been part of a difficult situation that you find safe people around you to reach out. And that can include, if you are a child or young person, find a safe adult who you trust, someone in school, someone at home, and reach out to Childline. As a helpline, we're here specialised in supporting children and young people. We have a counselling model from Childline UK that we've brought in, locally embedded with our local expertise, and that allows us to be in a really good place to provide expertise to support people confidentially any day of the year that they might need it. And we know that when you experience a really difficult incident, you might not be ready to reach out immediately because you're still processing, and it might take some days, some weeks, or even some months to really be in a position where you feel like you're ready to talk. And when that happens, we'll be here. We're open every single day. In addition, for parents who might be concerned about a child or young person who have witnessed, experienced it, or seen something on social media that has upset them, for this incident and any other incident, we would encourage them that they are also welcome to reach out to Childline and to Childline if they want to talk about how they can support their child. We would say for parents, it's be really good to create a safe space. Talk to your children, talk to your teenagers. What did you witness? Is there anything that's worrying you today and in the next coming weeks? Notice if there's any changes in behaviour, in mood, in appetite or sleep, because that can be signs that they're processing something that's really difficult for them. And so it's really important as a community, not just parents, to rally around and support each other. If you're somebody that's experiencing difficult thoughts around this time, I would urge you even more to reach out for support. There is so much good support available locally, not just at Childline and Childline, but 111 and the GHA is available day and night to reach out for some support. And if you're an adult experiencing some distressing thoughts about yourself, please reach out to other helplines like Jib Sams and Jib Silver. They are there to support adults.
Can I ask if you've received any calls relating to this particular incident, or do you think it's probably early days yet?
We have had some conversations with some young people who have experienced this, and we are ensuring and putting all our resources into the team to refresh their skills on dealing with contacts about difficult experiences, trauma, and difficult thoughts and actions that they might be considering. So as a team, we're refreshing our skills. But we know that it will take some time to process these things. Another point that's important to mention this week, as part of Safer Internet Day, we've been campaigning about the safe and responsible use of AI. And it's really important in this context, our message that we mentioned on Tuesday is that if you want some support on what the weather's like and if it's going to be windy today, to use AI for that. But when you need emotional support, when you need emotional advice, when you're dealing with a difficult emotional situation, to please turn to a real adult. AI doesn't care about humans. It doesn't know right from wrong. It doesn't know how to filter messages in an age-appropriate way, and it doesn't understand the situation. And that's why it's so important to reach out to real humans, humans that are going to care about you, safe people, wherever they may be. There are many in the youth service, in youth clubs, at schools, and at Childline. We're all here for you to make sure that you have the support that you need.
How can witnessing something traumatic affect young people?
Witnessing something traumatic has a really big impact on young people because their developing brains are not able to process exactly what's going on. They might not understand what it is that they've seen yet, and they might not have been able to have appropriate conversations to unpick it. It can have a range of different impacts, from being immediately distressed and upset, but it can have some longer term impacts, and that can include a loss of appetite, loss of sleep, It can include not wanting to socialize. It can include becoming withdrawn. But I think it's about having changes in your behavior, because we're all wired differently. And if you notice yourself any changes that are different, but if you notice anyone else that has changes in their behavior, their mood, their sleep, their appetite, those are very easy key clues that they're perhaps processing something that is really difficult. And that's why, as a community, we really need to rally together and build connections with young people, with adults, so that there are a number of people that can support. And in addition to real people, if you need to reach out for support, Childline is here as a helpline. It's confidential, it's safe. 111 is available day and night. Reach out for support. Don't battle through this alone.